Right now, we're going to talk a little bit about campaign naming strategy. In previous video, when we were talking about Facebook hierarchy, you noticed that I had a certain way of naming the campaigns, ad sets, and ads. This is just something that I like to do, that works for me, that works for other marketers that I had a pleasure to work with. So I'm gonna go really fast into that. So basically, I say here, follow your funnel. That means that you always want to identify the step of your funnel, right? So let's say in this case, you always want to identify campaign by the step of the funnel. You remember how we talked about top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Your funnel might not look like that. It might have less steps, more steps, but the point is that you use the campaigns to identify those steps. So in this case, let's say we're in a first stage, which would be top of the funnel. Our objective is, let's say, because it's top of the funnel, let's say we're gonna say brand awareness. And the brand awareness about what? Right? The question is, what is our asset? What are we? We can say webinar, we can say certain product, we can say Shopify store, whatever the case might be. So in this case, the example would be, for example, top of the funnel, right? TOF, paper engagement, right? That's our objective. We want people to be engaged with our website, and our asset is the website. So we want to we want to send as many people, as much traffic to our website as possible. From there, on the ad set level, just remember, in this case, we are still on the top of the funnel, right? That's campaign level. On the ad set level, now we want to do, if we need to, we want to do split testing, right? So we want to identify the region, geographical region, interest or audience, right? So you can have different, whether you're basing your ad set on interest or specific audience. If you have a custom audience, then you don't want to specify additional interests, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. And then placement, where are you going to show this ad, right? So in this case, let's say we want to show our ad only to people who live in Portland, Oregon, who showed interest in beauty products, and we want to show it here on this ad set only on desktop devices, and here we just want to show it on mobile devices, right? So you would have, when you click on campaign, you would have two ad sets, and you would be able to tell right away from the title of the ad set what this ad set is about, where it's targeting, who is targeting, and sorry, what region is targeting, where is targeting, and what is targeting. And oh my god, sorry guys, it must be either late, it must be late in the day, sorry. So this ad set tells you what region are you targeting, what interest are you targeting, and then where are you targeting. Is it on desktop or mobile? So in this case would be mobile, in this case would be desktop. And then on the ad level, you can name your ads any way you like. Actually, most of the time, to be honest with you, this part is where you're gonna work the most. The only time that you're gonna go in here is for if your results are not what you want them to be, and you need to adjust that, and you need to figure out why that is. If you need to change creative, you need to change copy, your headline, whatever the case might be. So usually the ad name, I put something descriptive, or I put the headline depending on the product or the client that I'm representing. So that is basically it for the naming convention. You will see me work through this on the real life example of creating campaign. So we will talk about that in one of the future videos.